Well, howdy, 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 Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. I have no hamster. They are all sleeping, so my apologies. Now, I'm going to be moving little Saber slash Cream that I have here, and I'm going to be putting her again the wall and bringing little Dr. Snurf. I was trying to remember if it was Dr. Snurf or if it was Thigmo's turn, but it is Dr. Snurf, and so he's going to be coming back, and he's one of my brown, you know, they look like chipmunks. That's golden hamster coloration. Hamsters that look like chipmunks with the brown color and then the black stripes on their cheeks, those are golden hamsters. That's just the coloration. And they're the more classical kind of hamster. All the other hamsters that you see are just mutts, and that's okay. And that's fine. I mean, they're cute and they're awesome and they're wonderful and all. And I wish they weren't sleeping, but they are. So my sincere apologies. It's starting to get not too shirt weather. My shirts are just, they're not hanging right again. I've been trying to make them centered so that they're like centered on my body, but no matter what I do, my shirts are just, one of them pulls to the side like here, this thing is just not going to sit right. And so that makes this sit wrong. Nothing's centered. Everything is wrong. The center cannot hold. We're all going to die. See, no matter what I can do, I'm just, that is not going to work right no matter what I do. And it's all mirror image, so I can't accurately well do all this stuff. It's driving me crazy because I like symmetry, and so this is non-symmetrical, and it's driving me absolutely insane. You can see me go crazy in real time right now because I'm trying to tug on my shirt to make it sit more properly. It ain't gonna happen, so I gotta stop fixating on it. Anyway though, just as a minor aside, I've watched the trailer for the new Joker movie that's coming out in October, my birthday month. I doubt it'll come out on my birthday. It looks, to my eyes, really, really awesome. I can also see why some people are really, really concerned about it, because it seems like it's glorifying the radicalization and eventual, you know, murderous outrage of an incel. It looks like it's glorifying the descent into madness and death of an incel. And so I can understand why it seems really problematic that way. Watching a white guy who's been gotten kind of stomped on by life and he becomes a terrorist basically. And he's the good guy of the movie. So yeah, I can see why some people find it very problematic, and looked at that way, it is somewhat problematic. But if you try to take that out of it, because I really don't think that's what they're attempting to do, if you look at it, it's just a descent into madness of a man. And that happens all the time. And I find it fascinating, and I'm hoping that it's really, really good. Someone pointed out just the various things in the trailer, like when you see the main character, Arthur Fleck, Joker, as in the beginning, he is just beaten. He slumps, he's down, he's awkward, but toward the end, when he's in his Joker outfit, he stands tall. He's confident. He moves with grace. He is in his element. And from that, it looks quite fascinating. I mean, it's just another descent into madness, person loses it entirely type of story, but hey, it's a comic book story, so hopefully it's going to be as good as it looks. Because it looks incredible. I've watched it many, many times, and it looks really good. So definitely a thumbs up on that. I have been up early. I woke up very early last night. Unfortunately, when I sleep, or try to sleep, when I'm falling asleep, my throat relaxes. as everybody's does. But I have this sleep mask forcing air to my throat. The sphincter and valves that divide between my lungs and my throat because of the sleeping thing relax. And some nights air just rushes down into my stomach and through my digestive tract horribly. Horribly. And if air comes in this way, it's got to work its way through you to come out the other end. And it hurts to have all that air shoved down inside of your gut. Oh my God. So I woke up like 3 o'clock last night because my abdomen hurt. I didn't wake up. I wasn't awake enough to actually get up and out of bed, but I was not asleep either. So I didn't sleep as much as I would have wanted, but better than I have in the past couple days. There's nights when I sleep all the way through, thank God, but the nights that I haven't have been like 15 minutes of sleep, 45 minutes. I got a good 5 hours of sleep last night. It's just that some of the sleep was not full sleep. I was too asleep to get up, but not asleep enough to be actually asleep. So it wasn't restful sleep, but it was rest. So still my gut hurts, that's fun. But because I woke up a little early, I was up at like 6:45 this morning. I went to Walmart and Safeway to get myself some food items, some stuff to eat. I have to eat something, and even though I don't have food stamps, and even though right now I don't have enough money to pay my rent, I need to eat. So I went and bought some foodstuffs and some things to drink, so it's a good thing. My sincere apology. And of course the pollen and stuff in the air, I'm still filled up and clogged, and there's emergency vehicles out there. How about that? I don't know how well if you could hear that, the USB mic. It's a very good microphone, but the USB bandwidth is not very good on the connectors. And I've not watched, but looked at some charts that talk about, you know, the waveforms of sound. And with the USB bandwidth thing, it works in blocks, and so the waveform doesn't come through fully, and it's not as good as just a direct plug-in wire. When you go through the USB connector, you lose some stuff there. It's still an excellent mic, don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not as good as a direct connect plug one. I mean, it's a kind of a direct connect, but you gotta go through the USB connector. Life is life. So yeah, I went and bought some, like, primarily yogurt and then some oat milk. Not oat milk. The reason I was thinking about that one is when I was at Walmart, I was checking out the oat milk flavors there because I haven't had oat milk yet. And they've got some that's like under $3, whereas when you go to Safeway, it's $4 and change. But they just have terrible flavors there. I want something that I'm going to at least enjoy. And since I haven't had oat milk yet, I don't just want to go with like original flavor, because I don't know if I'm going to like original flavor. But they didn't have, there was like original flavor, unsweetened vanilla, and some other weird thing. It's like coconut. And it's like, why? People, why? This stuff, the weird flavors sit there and don't move, but they buy a lot of those. And the things that do move, they get like one rack of the chocolate stuff, and that stuff is gone. But the other stuff sits there. Why do they buy so much of the stuff that doesn't move, and the stuff that does sell, well, we're out of it. We ran out in the first half hour. So why? Why? But then I don't own a store, so what can I say? Past that though, just been living, did not make it out walkies last night. Unfortunately, I kept falling asleep yesterday. Not massive amounts and not all day, but I got thrown off schedule when right around noonish I was editing a video, And then I woke up at 1 o'clock in my chair, and my video was still being edited because I hadn't edited it while sleeping. So I had to finish up, all behind, get it rendering, then upload. And then later on, when I was doing some more stuff, I fell asleep hard here in this chair for about an hour, hour and a half when I woke up, because this part of my arm was sitting on the arm of my chair. My hands were numb. This hand was just, it was numb. And so that's not good. That's blocking off the nerves. That's possibly, like I did to my radial nerve here, possibly severing the nerve bundles, nerve fibers. I don't want to do that. I can't keep doing that. That's what I meant to say. At one point, a couple of years back, somebody had sent me a tray that goes on like chairs, and then you can rest your arms and stuff on those trays. And that was really good. Unfortunately, during the move that I had from my brother-in-law's garage to here, I have no idea what happened to that. And so I don't have a tray thing that I can just rest my arms on anymore. I need to find something. I've tried putting pillows in here, but there's no place to put pillows. So I need to come up with something, because my hands going numb when they're resting on the arms of the chair. That ain't good. Sorry about that. Smacked into my pop shield. That ain't good. Pop shield, of course, is just a circle of cloth in a wire frame on a gooseneck, and it just sits between me and my microphone, so that when I really pop my plosives, it hits the pop shield, and then the burst of air doesn't hit the microphone. Good thing. I also have, and I've shown this in various pictures, but the microphone is suspended in this one frame thing that's sitting in strings inside of another frame. So it's kind of a shock protector that way, that if things bounce around outside, the mic isn't going to be just going rum, bum, 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 up against the metal parts and making noise. No, it just kind of goes goingity doingity on the strings, and then it's still suspended and doesn't bang into anything. Which has occasionally driven me crazy when I watch some of the older Jacksepticeye videos, where I could watch his microphone, and he had his setup just like mine with the shock absorber thing, but he had his sideways, and so the frame was always, instead of suspended in the middle, it was thunk and resting against the bottom frame. It's like, no, it's not supposed to go that way, don't do that. But I guess he's got a different type entirely now. I don't know, I like my microphone. I think it's a good one. Hopefully I'm going to be able to purchase me some cannabis products for this month. I don't know, I'm really low in my checking account, and after buying food and stuff today, I'm a little bit lower. I can only hope that I'm going to be able to pay my rent. And then hopefully there'll be some for cannabis. Luckily for me, and I'm going to kind of show this off here, quote unquote show this off. I have little containers here. You get reclaim out of your oil rig if you take oil concentrates or any kind of concentrate dabs, because the vapor goes down into this tube and into water, and then it comes up into the chamber, and well, not through the chamber, it goes into the water. My sincere apologies. You suck it down into this tube, it goes into the water, and then it gets pulled out through this other thing and then into the stem, and then you can breathe it. That leaves behind reclaim. There is some stuff that just gets caught in the tube, caught in the water, because it's thick smoke and it accumulates. And I've got a hair on my finger there. And you can take it out and you can reuse it. It's pre-activated, it doesn't smell good or taste good, but you dig it out of your oil rig and then you can reuse it. I've been having to use a lot of that, and hopefully I'm going to have enough that it'll help last this month. One thing I've had to do with some of these, and by had to do, it's not had to do, because I have a couple containers of this. I'm going to show you this one and how weird this looks with the different coloration in it. What I did with this one is I had some concentrates that were really, really dry and powdery. There was no real way to get them to stick to your dab stick. And so you get it on there, it's like dry grains of sand. They just fall off. So what I've done with my reclaim is I've just opened it up, taken the really dry stuff, dumped it into the reclaim, mixed it up, so that when I do use the reclaim in my oil rig, it's got not just reclaim and the THC, but it's got the extra on top of it as well to make sure that it's got enough THC and to add some flavor to it so it's not just guh. So definitely a thumbs up. See if I have one here so I can show you what I mean. Like here, this is, I bought this a month and some ago. It's still in, it's got some chunks, but the chunk parts, everything's so dry. You just drop it into the reclaim and mix it up. That's the only real way to get to it. Thumbs up for that. And hey, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, out that way, the fingers of this hand, I'm with my fibro and depression, cannabis use, my short-term memory at least is damaged. I'm more than that. My long-term is damaged, but I'm getting a lot better. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that. And I'm not reading the comments right now. But, well, no but to that. I'm just thank you for having left a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment. The fact is you left me a comment. I'm not reading them right now. I'm going to read them all afterward. Thumbs up each one I read. Answer as many as I can. But for right now, just thank you for having left me a comment. So, let me call up my Chrome and let's get this done. Go back up to the top there. We have Mawpaw, thank you very, very much. And Jin Tran, greatly appreciated. Lewis, thumbs up and thank you. Random Person, greatly appreciated. Roblox Slayer, thank you very, very much. Timothy Lucille Morton Jr., thank you very, very much. And Eric Johansson, greatly appreciated. Pandora NYC1, always good to see you in the comments. Definitely a thumbs up. TG Maps, greatly appreciated. Divinity of Immortal Official, thumbs up and thank you. Ollie B, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Quack Jacob, a heck of a name, thank you very much. Planet Ian, greatly appreciated. Demon666, thumbs up and thank you. Trevor Brewbaker, sorry about that, thank you very, very much. And Russian Timing, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. We have Thomas S, greatly appreciated. Noah Carr, okay. And Cherry TV, greatly appreciated. Official Aaron, definitely a thumbs up and thank you. Matthew Balcher, definitely greatly appreciated. Denial, thumbs up and thank you. Blue Zephyr, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Ice Damon, definitely a thumbs up. You get me out of my head, into the world. I keep smacking into the gooseneck of my pop shield. That's the second time I've done that today. At least the second time, maybe even the third. Thumbs up for clumsiness. If you can check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. Haven't worked on it yet, going to, promise. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron to help me out, because right now I'm minus, well, I'm not minus 300, but I'm 300 short from my rent, and it's not pretty. If you could donate, that would be awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be appreciated as well. I mean, I would understand if you don't want to. I mean, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time, which will hopefully be more than like next Tuesday. Hopefully. But still, I've got this video, I've got at least 2 videos that I need to get rendered. I would like to go out walkies again if it stays at least semi-sunny outside and not raining. I don't want to destroy my camera, and I don't have a waterproof holder for it, so I don't even know if they make them like that. It's got a swing out LCD screen on the side, so it's not like I can put it in a case. So it's got to be good weather so I don't destroy the thing. Thumbs up for that. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. And remember, not everything is bad and evil in this world. It just feels that way because there are bad people out there.